This brother posts his experience with a particular female he had met online. You know, they went out and stuff like that. Meet up, he takes on the date. After waiting for the food, old girl starts tearing into the food. No hesitation, she just started getting down. What he described, when that steak hit that table, her sign animal popped out. Like she jumped on that thing like she just had her stamps cut off. And ain't cared nothing about homie sitting across from her, wasn't paying him a thought. What he does is, I'm going to the bathroom. He was pretty turned off by it. He said, I'll be right back, I'm going to the bathroom. While she's demolishing the steak like he said, she realizes, hey, man, where this nigga at? He still in the bathroom? Enough time went by, so she texts him. She says, hey, are you okay? You've been gone from the table like 10 minutes. He replied, I left. What you mean you left? You haven't even paid. You said you were going to the bathroom. Brody said, I paid for my food. She say, dude, what the? I hope this is a joke. He tells her, the joke is you. A woman that's almost 40, picking up a steak, biting it like you're an animal. You're embarrassing and classless, and I hate I even hopped in your DM. You're nothing like you appear to be on the internet. You see that? She just go crazy, because obviously now she knows she's gonna have to cover her own food. She say, nigga, I only allowed you to take me on this date so I can get a free meal. Ain't no way you playing in my face like this. A real man would have showed me how to properly eat the steak. If you're broke and can't afford me, you shouldn't have took me on this date. I don't have the money for this food. You need to cash at me. Oh, wow. And lastly, he say to her, shorty, you got your meal. You just gotta pay for it. Now be blessed, big rabbit teeth hoe. Lord have mercy. I mean, who had what coming and who was dead wrong with that one? Here's what I'm gonna say. Thinking as a man myself, had I been in that predicament, I think when he seen Shorty ripping that steak up like that, he took it as, well, damn, you so busy gobbling that up, ain't no conversation or nothing. Like, you only accepted to get that free meal. You wasn't hardly trying to get to know a nigga or nothing. This is what I'd be thinking at that point. This is the whole purpose why you came, huh? The fact that she didn't display a drop of class, that really helped brother man make the decision to leave, right? It was over at that point. Homie made up his mind. It's like, well, damn, if she more interested in the food than me, damn, she can't be for me. It made it easy for him. Should she have seen that coming, though? Now, common sense would tell you to control yourself on the very first date with a man. And obviously vice versa. In any situation, that date determines if we possibly could do this again or not. First impressions. Now, was bro out of pocket just a little bit for the manner in which he handled it? Was he too harsh? He obviously was frustrated and disappointed. The fact that she didn't carry herself like she came off initially was like she was a fraud, basically. He's like, I really thought you was a bad, classy joint. I wouldn't have went through all of this for that. That's that looks can be deceiving type stuff right there. And really that's just the bitter end of even dating through social media. All we really have to go off of is exactly what we see, exactly what they tell us. And that's it. Just the downside of it. Anytime we deal with somebody we meet online, automatically we're chancing it. You know what? I'm gonna be real about it. For me, class is a factor, of course. Should she get some sort of grace? All she really did was get her grub on. She ain't kill nobody. You know what I mean? Definitely could have held it together a little better. I don't think I necessarily would have spazzed over her getting her eat on. I think for me, I can appreciate a female who's not scared to clean that plate. Cause that mean I can get my eat on too. That's one thing we found out we got in common right there. Boom, we both love to eat. What you talking about? what we saying? Like, at least I know she ain't wasting it. You know what I mean? Clean that plate. Shit, I had to drop a little change on that steak. What you talking about? That thing wasn't cheap. The economy tripping nowadays and everything too. So nah, I don't think she a whole villain for necessarily being hungry, fam. I hear bro's perspective and I get it. First date, whole grown lady, do better. Because if it was us, they would be on our ass. I love the most cliche thing a woman can say to a man. You broke and you can't afford me. But right after that says, I don't have the money for the food. You need to cash at me. God damn. Y'all gotta stop doing that. It sounds corny. We don't mind paying. That's just what a man do. But you can't ever come at us for being broke if we're the ones that are going to pay. Like, you eating off my dime. You tell me who really the broke one if we really want to get down to it. So I think y'all should stop doing that. Everybody is not always what they seem. It's just a chance we all take. Just because it's sparkle don't mean it's gold. You know what I'm talking about? Anything looking good to you ain't good for you. That type thing. But hey, tell me.